What it do, Ski? It's your boy, Fayley McWhaley, and today we are here with the last of Meat. Too Meat, Too Furious. This is part 5. This is a finale for season 3 of Torchwood. It was a short one, but it was special because this has been a 5-part, hour-long series. And I think especially that last episode was probably one of the best episodes of the series thus far. Just for the twisted nature, the way they presented this situation of this alien race who's taking, you know, just the fucking twisted, you know, nature and seeing all these politicians and elites come together and just watch them, you know, deliberate between each other and seeing who gets to protect each other's family and how far they go and just how in depth they went with the portraying those sort of negotiations. I just thought was so twisted, but I loved how they went about that. Also, on with regards to our team on Torchwood, we had a massive ending there for one of our characters, Yanto. R.I.P. Like the way they just sort of threw that in at the end too. You know what? Like that was actually a really great send off for the character. For a split second, I'm not even gonna front. I had the thought of it was still very impactful. Don't get me wrong here. Very great send off. I was like, maybe, just maybe, they might do some shit in the last part, or maybe this takes place. For some reason, I think I had a brain fart as I was watching it. I was like, oh, maybe this takes place before season 4 of Torchwood, but I think I heard that it actually takes place during the special. So unless some shit happens, this kid's dead as disco. You know, on top of that, just what was already a fantastic episode, they put the icing on the cake and had an emotional ending for him, and had, you know, some of those lines like, you know, you're gonna forget me and all that stuff. So just, oh my gosh, I'm hydrated enough, and let's get into the last episode for season 3. After this, guys, we're the last season of Torchwood. We'll go from there. But anyway, leave a like if you like. Don't forget, check out the Discord and Patreon page if you guys are interested in hopping on the combos or getting the full unedited raw reactions. But with that being said, time for some eat.
The man who appears out of nowhere and saves
Yo?
the world, except
Yo?
sometimes
She's naming names. She said, "Doctor, where you at?"
Sometimes the doctor must look at this planet and turn away in shame.
I got goosebumps. Yo, she said 10. You ain't shit.
The school.
But the man said we gotta go.
And I know for a fact he's lying.
I mean, to be fair, 10 was pretty busy, you know, around this time, if my timeline's correct.
Well, this information is for Mr. Green.
All decisions will now go through me, you were saying.
I am really intrigued as to how we're gonna come out on top. We're gonna have to meet in the middle. 4, 5, 6, actually spooky. Glad they weren't this
I see
Slovene.
audience with a 4, 5, 6. How do you collect them?
As we arrived, observe.
Some sort of transportation device taking them. God knows where.
Are they keeping you alive?
No,
Just for the memes? Like
Then
what?
are they for?
the hit.
I don't understand.
Huh?
They create chemicals. The chemicals are good. We feel good.
Trucks.
This is getting even
You're
more
shooting at
fucked. Kids,
some children.
this is mod. Damn, the crossover.
One word from me and he will release that information to the public.
What do you think Torchwood is now? Do you think you're still players?
We can try.
We're
Just
at
you
a
two.
tipping.
It's too late, sweetheart. They've killed him. They've killed Yanto.
Christ.
He's dead.
The world is going to hell any second. Before it does, give us a moment of grace.
How are we gonna move on to another season? It's just you two. We're broken. Wow.
What are they doing? What's happening out
This music's hype. Hey.
Stephen, come on, babe.
I want to see.
Ugh.
Grown up. Suzanne. All recorded by Torchwood. They're inventive, I'll give them that.
Can't believe Capaldi was a part of this.
Take a seat.
Is he gonna off himself? What was he writing?
So I was
Your
wondering.
name was chosen.
And what's that got to do with me?
Your children will be inoculated.
You mean I pretend they're going to be inoculated?
Nope. The crane got them. They are the prize.
Your children will then be taken to one of the... It's our duty now to think beyond this terrible day.
You can't even look at a man.
As victims of the 456, we must be seen to have lost.
If you put me on camera, I will tell people the truth.
He said Ben.
And your daughters would know where they're going. Best not. I'm really very sorry.
You smug son of... Oh my god. This man sent the papers in, did everything just for his own fam to get got. You played yourself, fam.
I am the police.
Right now, Andy, I need you to drive this car. And if I told you...
What?
Look at what they want.
Like, how could you even believe that if somebody told you this?
You want to have kids in a world like this, Reese?
That's what I was saying. Like, that hits even harder.
You're not getting rid of it.
Take the next left.
Because in terms of the natural progression of them as a couple and the storylines, it makes sense for them to have a kid around this time. But the fact that they tied it in with the, you know, whole 10% and the 4, 5, 6 slaps even harder.
And do you know what John Frobisher did? He kept working, worked hard all his life.
Grinded.
I didn't think he even knew my name. And we made quite the team. He was a good man. I want you to know that. Because when the history of this is written, they'll talk about the ministers.
He was the one who was getting off himself. I mean, after they said, like, you know, that was pretty obvious, but... See ya, buddy. This is so... This has got to be top 5 darkest things in all of Who. In the Whoverse that I've seen. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Don't have this shot. That is so fucked. Ah! See? That's how you effectively use the R rating. None of this, you know, sex alien stuff from season 1, episode 2. God damn, they body this.
If we could have a word in private.
They're not even paying, so it can't be illegal.
No, I know.
right?
It's not about the kids. Yanto's niece and nephew. Save them.
They're gonna have to at least do that.
Excuse me, where are you taking them? That's my son! That's my bloody son!
It's okay. He didn't say anything about my car, did he?
No.
Sorry.
He'll always be talking about you all the time. You and the kids. It's Yanto, isn't he? He was always so proud of his dad. He was a master tailor.
He worked in Devon. If Yanto gave you that old shit, then you didn't know him at all.
Numbers.
We're looking at an uptake of about 60%.
Mobilize.
Is there anywhere you can take them? I don't know, anywhere safe.
Gwen, now come on.
Oh my God. Look, I haven't got time to explain, okay? But they're coming for your kids, I swear.
I mean, if she's telling me that
The
and
most kids are safe.
Yanto's already dead, I mean, I'm probably
If you
following
get
him.
rid of 10%, then take the 10% you don't want. Even if 90% look the other way, what sort of world are you leaving behind?
Facts.
If your duty is to protect the state above and beyond any other authority, then the one person you need right now is Jack Harkness.
What's going on?
Oh, we gotta have a shot of Jack on top of a building saving the day in a pose like this in the season 1 and 2 opener. Ah, close enough.
Here, what you doing?
Bodied.
Control, this is Alpha 186. What's going on?
I'm surprised Reese has made it this far into the series. Round up the neighborhood watch. Yeah. This is just madness. Hop in that, fam.
Listen, stay with your mom, okay?
Okay, we're winding it down. Let's see how it goes. Maybe they might do something since Jack can regenerate. He might be like, take me. Maybe he might be able to. I know he's not a kid now, but take a hit of this.
I've analyzed those transmissions for 40 years and never broken.
Let's get to work.
Is he okay? I would love to see what the public reaction is to this. Right? Military snatching our kids.
There's one thing I always meant to ask Jack.
Here's the video.
Back in the old days, I wanted to know about that doctor of his. I know the answer now. Sometimes the doctor must look at this planet and turn away in shame. You can see how the world ended.
Oh no.
Getting rid of it?
No, of course I didn't.
Okay.
I would never. Never. I wouldn't do that to you, sweetheart.
We have up to 80% of the designated children. Is that enough?
I don't think they're trying to haggle.
All of them. All of the designated. To us.
Not acceptable, sir.
I mean, did you really expect them to be like, nah, fuck it, okay, fine.
If we cycle the wavelength back at them.
I know what you're trying to do. The effect will be like...
Reverse the polarity, Jack.
Why did Clem die?
It was the 456. They killed him.
Yeah, but how did they do it?
Sonic?
Why did they do it?
We've got the recording here.
That connection hurt them. That sound, Mr. Decker, what's that sound?
I don't know, it's new.
Exactly. But we've got no way of transmitting.
Of course you have.
Shut up.
Same way as them.
Don't listen to him.
Decker, tell me.
Using the kids?
The 456 use children to establish the resonance.
Meaning what?
We need a child. That child's gonna fry.
Don't show me a shot of your freaking... your fam.
One child or millions. There. No? Dad, tell them no!
We're running out of time.
No, Dad!
Captain.
Oh my god. Jack's face? The calculations were going. They really committed to this storyline. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You son of... Oh my god. The only hope is that somehow the kid's got also... He's also got regenerative abilities. But I can't count on that. Jesus Christ. You're not showing me a shot of that kid blowing the fuck up.
Colonel, do we have a report?
It's gone, sir. The 456 is gone.
Throw the whole lot of them in the bin.
What did you do?
It's a straight death fuzz.
Somebody help him! Help him! Nobody, no! Why?
I suppose you could say we were lucky.
It's soon to tell. We don't know exactly what happened yet.
Lucky with the Americans, I mean.
In which case you might like to know, I paid a visit this morning, sir.
Nice.
I went to see Lois Habiba. You might remember her. And while I was there, I used the emergency protocols to sign out a particular piece of evidence. Contact lenses, sir. The Torchwood contact lenses. And Lois was very helpful. She told me how they worked. I can hardly feel them, sir.
Oh, shit.
Has been recorded, sir. Including your statement just now that after the events of today, you feel, as you said in your very own words, sir, lucky.
You wouldn't dare. I can have you arrested.
I don't think so.
That's the T-Fam. He's done. I don't even know how this is gonna go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, back out. Leave chat. Leave chat. Oh my god. I thought Jack Harkness was all fun and games before I started watching Torchwood. Now I don't even know how to feel about the man. Oh, sick. Time jump. What in the Harry Potter is this?
We'll have to walk from now on. You alright?
You fuss over me one more time.
I'm just saying.
Well, don't. You okay?
Yeah.
Like, what happened during these 6 months? Did what work?
Traveled all sorts of places. This planet is too small.
Come back with us.
Haven't traveled far enough yet.
And right now, there's a cold fusion cruiser surfing the ion reefs just at the edge of the solar system, just waiting to open its transport dock.
They found it in the wreckage. Indestructible.
Cost me 50 quid, that.
Bill me.
Are you ever coming back, Jack?
What for?
For me. It wasn't your fault.
I think it was.
No.
And Owen and Tasha and Susie and...
Ah!
All of them because of me.
But they died. And I am sorry, Jack, but you cannot just run away.
Oh yes I can. Just watch me.
He said, bet, I'm out. So wait. So is season 4 like a Jack in Space spin-off season then? Because I assume she's, well, if they did a time jump or not, she might have a kid, but even if she has a kid, why would she be working at Torchwood like that? That's an end of an era. Wow. You're beat. Stop. And that was Torchwood season 3 finale, guys. And all of season 3 in general. We can just, I guess we'll just clump it up. Wow. Just wow. The bag that they went into was nuts. And how much they committed to this just completely gritty, disturbing storyline. Snatching the children for these aliens to shoot up drugs. They use the kids as drugs. That's almost as sinister as, that's like one of the most sinister things I can really think of, and they went with that storyline for Torchwood. The commitment that they did to the storylines, some of the deaths that we had, the directing, the music. That was kind of hard to watch at moments. I'm not even gonna front. Like, actually, the way that they conveyed the twisted nature of the storyline, also pitting, showing us Jack's facial reactions when he has to choose, saving all these kids or having the only kid on the facility, which was his grandson, sacrificing him. I don't even know how Jack's gonna move on from this, I mean, at this point, I've seen season 12, and I know he comes back. He's like, I'm back. So I'm really intrigued as to how we're gonna go about season 4. Gray has been resolved. He's dead as disco. The team is done. Gwen and Pierce, not Community, and Reese are gonna be living a life. I highly doubt that she's gonna be down for some shenanigans. So I'm really interested to see how season 4 is gonna go, and where is Jack's headspace moving forward after that. That was extremely messed up. RIP to Mr. Frobisher, my boy Capaldi. And in the end, I mean, you know, things started to turn on, so that didn't even have to happen, but it did. Just my goodness, I need to process that a little bit more. I think as a whole, I think this is season 3, I think is probably the best put together so far series of Torchwood, in my opinion. The most tight and concise in its storytelling. That's not to slight, you know, season 1 or 2. I think season 2 was also really great and had its moments, you know, building off what season 1 had. But season 3, I rate them for sort of going for this just one meaty ass storyline, chopping it up into 5 1-hour long, you know, specials. Because I think they turned out something special here. I'm trying to think if something like this would work in Doctor Who nowadays, like in the modern era of New Who. Well, this is rated R compared. I don't know. Anyway, with regards to the 4, 5, 6's villains, haunting, menacing. You know, they didn't have this sort of, you know, it wasn't even like they said, you know, so this is our evil plan. We're here to snatch your kids, do the, you know, X, Y, and Z. They just came very ominously. The way that they shot this thing too was really well done. Just really amplified the horror nature elements to this, and just the creepy, unsettling aspects to it. And the way that they sort of revealed things piece by piece made this an engaging watch across the 5 episodes. The 4, 5, 6. I thought they did a really great job. I know I was, you know, on my conspiracy tip, and I was like, yo, it's the Slovene. They threw in the you know, farts, so that's on me. But what they ended up doing with the 4, 5, 6 was far better, and nothing like I think that I've seen in Torchwood and Doctor. I mean, the way that they went about them was almost similar, I guess, to Midnight, where it was more of like an ominous threat and just creepy in the way they presented the villain. And yeah, I think they did a fantastic job with 4, 5, 6, making a large impact with little input. You know. Anyway, guys. That was my thoughts on Doctor Who, on Torchwood season 3 here. I thought the performances were very strong. The dilemmas, the twisted nature that we decided to go with some of these storylines, the commitment to it, I think just made for a really well put together and elevated season for Torchwood, guys. But what did y'all think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And on top of that, we don't have Yanto anymore. He's done. Jack lost his love interest. He lost his grandson. I don't know what the fuck this man's about to do. But anyway, guys, that was Torchwood Season 3, Episode 5, y'all. What'd you think about this one? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What was your thoughts when you watched this for the first time? Especially coming off of Season 3. I was shocked seeing how they decided to just pivot for this. What was your thoughts on this when you saw this for the first time and they went from the, you know, Season 2-ish, you know, that Season 2 feel to this completely different, you know, tone and stylistic choices for Torchwood? I would love to hear your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. And of course, guys, in case you're interested in hopping in on the conversations, Discord links in the description down below, and as well as a Patreon link if you guys are interested in getting the full unedited raw reactions. But with that being said, guys, that's it for this one, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.